What's going on, everybody? Hey, real quick, a friend told me that I should upload a conversation that we just had. Well, not the whole conversation, but my feelings or my opinion or views on the topic that we had about different females, whatever. So he said, you have good women and you have hoes. Excuse me, we're going to say pros for the sake of, algorithm. I explained to him that it's more than one type of pro. And sometimes these pros get confused as good women. And it's a blend in between the fast pro, which is a female that she's going to give you certain type of attention, favor, sexual, affectionate, or whatever, right? And you're going to give her a certain type of monetary gift, night out, fly out, party, weekend, or whatever. And it's understood. Like, this is what it is. This is what you get. And y'all both agree and y'all do what y'all going to do. No issues, no problem, no harm, no foul. I completely understand it. It's a business transaction. I understand it. I don't participate, but I understand it because I understand life. And then you have the other type of pro. We're going to call her the slow pro. So you got the fast pro, and then we have the slow pro. The slow pro is the female that's going to meet you, finesse you into buying her things and playing up to her constantly on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly sometimes basis, depending on her needs and your capabilities. So she's going to fit you into whatever category you actually go into. So that's a slow pro. A lot of guys get confused with good women and they really be having slow pros. Because just to the fellas, how many times have you been with a woman, you've met her, y'all start hanging out, you giving the time, the attention, you looking out, you paying for everything, you giving up a couple hundred here, shopping trips, some fellas, you know what I mean? Some fellas flying them out, some fellas is really doing the most, you know what I mean? Doing a big one for the female that they think is a good one because her finesse, her smiles, she carry herself in a way, she's, seductive and playful, and the attention, they enjoy it. So they don't mind paying, but they look up 4, 5, 6 months then went by, you 60,000 in, just to find out you just part of her rotation because she wasn't yours. She was just yours when she needed you. And I get it. Fulfillment was meant on your behalf. You wanted the time and you wanted the attention, but your heart get into it because you don't recognize a slow hoe. Slow pro. You don't recognize a slow pro between a girlfriend, wife potential, or a good woman, or a respectable woman, because she cloak it. Because that's how she was taught by the women that groomed her, or in her community or her household, whatever. So that's basically. And then, of course, you got the good girl, or the good female, good woman, whatever you want to categorize as, that's looking for a man that's going to be everything to him that she wants him to be to her. And it's going to be an equal exchange of greatness between each other, poured into each other. That's the good girl. But it's sad to say, and I know if I ever post this, I'm gonna get some flack for it, but 80% of these women that are perceived as good women, it's blended in with a lot of slow pros that's just bouncing from one man to the next. If she can't keep a man, fellas, if she always dealing with a different dude that's cutting checks, flying up places, she eating all the time on dinners at places she could never afford, but she always got a man around to cut the check, it's a good chance she a slow pro. Flat out. And they the worst ones. Because the fast pro, at least you know what it is. She ain't even gonna holler at you unless you cutting the check. Cool, I keep it moving, no problem. I respect that. But a slow pro, she gonna smile, she gonna tell you you handsome, she gonna compliment you, she gonna tell you, you know, let's go out. $300 night, you know. And it's going to continue like that on a weekly basis. You're going to enjoy yourself. I'm not saying that the slow pros ain't going to give you the affection and all of the girlfriend experience that y'all think y'all be having with these girls that, if you notice, they keep rotating dudes, different dudes, every couple months. Yeah, like I said, that was the topic, man. Somebody let me know if my view is wrong or if my view is right. And I got a book coming out, because that's what the whole conversation came from, the book that that I actually already got. I just trying to figure out what platform to put it on. But yeah, that's it. Somebody let me know something. Am I tripping? Do you got a slow pro disguised as a girlfriend? And ladies, the good girls who know they friends is fast pros or slow pros, why y'all ain't checking them? Because they got y'all looking bad out here. They got us men really just rather just pay for the dinners and enjoyment and pass y'all around, man, because we already understand that it's a money grab out here. Somebody let me know something.